Hi folks, welcome back to the LeetCode SQL 50 series. So today we are with the next problem in the grouping and sorting section. Okay, so the problem title is classes with at least 5 students. Okay, so LeetCode 596 classes with at least 5 students. So LeetCode has categorized this into a easy level problem, and the problem also looks to be, it has very small description. Okay, so yeah, so let us set a target to finish this question under 10 minutes. Okay, yes, so we have been given with a table as courses. Okay, table name courses, and it has only two columns. Okay, student and class, both are of variable character type. Okay, so student class is the primary key. Cool. Each row of this table indicates that the name of a student and the class in which they are enrolled. Cool. Okay, so yeah, this is courses table, and it has student name and the subject in which has enrolled. I think subject or class. So yeah, basically they have termed it as class. Cool. Okay, so they're asking us to write a solution to find all the classes that have at least 5 students. Cool, guys, it is simple problem again, right now, guys, and return the result table in any order. So very simple problem, right? So if you go through the sample test case, right, so we have been given this courses table which is having student and class, and we have every student name. Maybe you can say it is a name, or but this is a problem, right? So they have just given a. Okay, so student and is put the class in which he has enrolled. Okay, so a has math and b enrolled in English, c in math, d in bio, and e in math. So math we have seen 5 times. Okay, f in computers, g, sorry, math we have seen in is 3 times, right? So math now for g is fourth, and H also math, so this is sixth, and I also math, so 7. Okay, so math is having not 7, 6. Okay, you can see here 1 2 3 and 3. Okay, 6. And English has one, bio has one, computer has one. So what we need to do is, for every class we need to find out the classes which are having at least 5 students. Okay, so at least, again, I hope you all know what does at least mean. It just means that greater than or equals to 5. Okay, yeah. So math is the only subject that is having students with at least 5. Okay, so you can go through the explanation also. Okay, so that's it, guys. What we need to do simply, right? We need to first group this whole table using the class field. Okay, so for in that way, my whole this courses table will be giving me a group data, right? So all math students will be in one particular group, that is with math, right? And English will have one group, bio will have one group, computers will have one group. Okay, and on that group data you just need to count. Okay, count on this number of students, count the number of students, and then you can get the, you will be getting the count in each of the subject. And now on this group data you need to filter out. Okay, filter out only those classes which are having, which are having that count greater than or equals to 5, right now, guys. So to do filtering on group by, we'll be using not where, but we'll be using having clause. Okay, we'll be using this having clause to group, to filter out records on the group data. So yes, guys, so directly we'll jump on to the code editor, and now what we need to do is, from courses table, right now, guys, so from courses table we need to group this whole table by class field. Okay, and then we're gonna select the group by column, which is class field, and we'll be taking the count of star. Okay, count of star as number of students enrolled. Okay, number of students, right? And let us just see the output, and you can see for every class we'll be getting the number of students in which they have enrolled. Okay, so something has gone. Okay, from keyword not found where expected. Okay, I've just missed a comma over here, and let me run it again. And yes, so you can see that we have got, for every subject we have got the number of students enrolled. Okay, so count of star will give me that number of students. And now on this particular group data, we need to filter out the classes, right? We need to filter out the class where my number of students is greater than or equals to 5. Okay, so to filter out, we all know that to filter out records on group data, we will not be using where. Okay, so where is used to filter out normal table rows, but now this table is a group data. Now we cannot use where clause, we will be using the having clause. Okay, so having uh, count of star. Okay, count of star greater than or equals to 5. Okay, so guys, I need to just point out one thing over here, that is, in some languages like MySQL server or MySQL, you can use the alias, guys. Okay, you can use the number of students over here. Okay, but in Oracle, it does not allow me to use the alias. Okay, I need to use the aggregation function itself. Okay, and also guys, I prefer this only. Okay, I prefer writing this thing only, because whenever you have whenever you get into companies and write queries, right, there will be very big queries which are of 200 lines of 200 to 250 or 400 lines code. And when you want to trace the bug, or if you when you are debugging kind of stuff, you will be generally starting from the from, right? So from is the actual start point where SQL will execute, right? And if you will start tracing from, and when you get to having clause, and then you will be seeing this particular of alias, right, then you again need to scroll up and see what that particular alias is pointing to, right? So it will be like it will not be easy. Okay, it will not be readable also. It will be wasting too much time if I have so many having clause, right? Or else if I have so many fields in my having clause, right? So it is best, I prefer this one to be to be writing this whole aggregation function in the having clause. Okay, Oracle will not allow me also. Okay, that's a that is also a good point. Okay, okay guys, so cool guys, so I'm using this having count of star greater than or equals to 5 to filter out the classes which are having number of students greater than or equals to 5. Okay, cool. Now if I run it, let us see if it passes for my sample test case, and we have still got wrong. Okay, let us see what happened. Okay, the only thing is we should not output this number of students, we need only the class. Okay, so I'll just comment this up. Okay, I'll just comment it out, and now, oh, one second, I need to remove this comma. Okay, I need to remove that comma. What I will do is I'll just place it over here, and I'll run it again. So let's see if it works on the given sample test case. Yep, so it has passed. Let us submit it and see if it works fine for the backend test cases. Yes guys, so it has passed, right? So we'll quickly go through the other solution if we have found any other better ones. Okay, so they have used kind of, I don't know why they it's okay. Okay, you can do like this also, but you are having a having clause, right? It is better to include everything in one single query. Okay, so yes guys, you can do your homework, like compare these two solutions, right? And if you have any other solution, write that also, and use AI tools and find out, start thinking like seniors. Okay, so solving problem is step one. Okay, and making it better and efficient is the actual, like, what seniors think. Okay, that is the actual main thing. Okay, on which company pays you more. Okay, so start thinking like senior developers and think about the efficiency and optimizations kind of stuff. Okay, so that's it from this problem, guys. I hope we have finished this problem in under 10 minutes. Yep, so I think you have loved it, right? So that's it from this problem, guys, and happy learning, and thank you. I'll meet you in the next lecture. Thank you.